animal or human.
A lot of the early speculation had to do with thinking that climate change and water scarcity might induce countries to fight each other. It would spark international war. The empirical record has not borne that out. Countries have not fought each other over water. But recent evidence has shown that water scarcity problems and climate change has been a major factor in a number of internal conflict settings.
One measure of the impact of water scarcity today is that we see almost 2 million people each year dying from diarrheal disease and the lack of sanitation and clean water services. And if you compare that, for example, to our concern about losses of life from terrorist attacks, this simply dwarfs those numbers. So one does not really have to look very far on a map to see these very dire predictions of possible water scarcity hotspots throughout the Middle East and North Africa, throughout Central Asia, throughout South Asia and East Asia. And that's one thing for a rapidly developing economy to be able to cope with such scarcity and such potential internal conflicts among its citizens with respect to the water haves and the water have-nots. But in regions of the world that are suffering from chronic poverty, and I'm thinking in particular many countries in Africa, they simply don't have the means by which to engineer their way out of these problems.